Gaffer, the excitement must be around the building, Sheffield Wednesday on Saturday.
Great game, fantastic fixture when it come out. Really wanted to be at home, wanted a big club at home, you know, to really sample what the Championship will be all about. And in Sheffield Wednesday, I think we've got everything that we wanted. They're a fantastic football club. You know, I was over there last Saturday for the Villarreal game. Amazing support, you know, such a loyal fan base of support that turns up no matter how well the team's doing, good or bad. The way they sell the tickets out for the game tomorrow, you know, eventually that support will be rewarded. They'll get back to where they want to be. So the game, the fixture, everything about it's fantastic for us.
That'll be the great back and forth, won't it? Because last season, obviously, the away followings that come to us weren't particularly as big, but this season there's going to be a real battle between the two sets of fans.
Just the league, you know, we play Notts Forest at home next. Again, not dissimilar to Sheffield Wednesday, probably not quite as big a club and bigger support, but in terms of history and tradition, equally as big. So the games just come thick and fast. We're at Aston Villa next Saturday, our first away game. So for our supporters, players, myself, it's great, it's fantastic, it's everything you want, but you want to win. You know, the football's nothing if you're not winning football games. So we've got a big challenge tomorrow, got some great players, Sheffield Wednesday, really got a style of play that is it getting embedded into the lads now. You know, the talent's there for all to see in terms of personnel on the pitch. So it's going to be a good game tomorrow, but one thing I can guarantee Sheffield Wednesday is we'll come at them as well. So it'll be a game where both teams will have to earn the right to win the game.
How have your preparations gone? Because I know on Sunday you said you like to take a step back and maybe that you sometimes say things that you've not quite considered. How have they gone in general during the summer?
Well, when you get beat 3-0 away from home at a stadium like Rangers and at half time you think you're the only team that can go and win the game, the natural thing is to be very critical to your players. And sometimes for managers now, when we get interviewed so quick, especially even managers like me, who sometimes can't keep them out shut, and sometimes it's not a good quality. You know, sometimes naturally you want to let emotion out, and the first thing in all games is you want to win. And you know how disappointed you are to not win the game last week, to lose the game in the manner, and that can come out in an interview. So as a manager, it's important that you step back and you take stock of what your players are trying to do, what messages you're giving them, you know, and what you want to achieve. You know, pre-season is about getting ready for the first game of the season. That's here tomorrow, and it's one that's full of excitement.
What are you looking at in terms of Sheffield Wednesday coming? Because I know last season they probably didn't do as well as they thought they might, but they had a lot of injuries, and now they've seem to have all those players coming back, so it's probably not a great time for you to...
Sheffield Wednesday, as I say to them, you know, you have to be careful sometimes because you're not trying to pour too much, you know, pleasantries on the opposition. You know, when you've got the calibre of players like Forestieri, you know, Bannon, these type of lads in the team, they're going to carry a massive threat. These are really good players. These are top level players for the level that they're playing at. So for us, the challenges are not about Sheffield Wednesday, it's about how well we can play. You know, for me, what can we do to affect the game? How can we take the game to Sheffield Wednesday? How can we, like, have our fans off their seats, you know, behind us, imploring us to go and win the game? You know, both teams will have a style of play that'll be quite apparent, you know, and it's enforcing your style of play on them, which will be the key.
You've certainly got those individuals in your team. You brought one back as well, Callum McManaman.
Delighted, you know, the acquisitions we made in the summer, you know, really being good lads, good characters coming in the club. You know, we're trying our best here now to build something for our supporters to be excited by. You know, football now for me is far too short-termistic, if you like, where everything's this week, tomorrow, a result. You know, I think the better clubs are the ones that try and build for a bit of success in the future. Certainly Callum coming in has been a fantastic acquisition and he's settled in immediately.